My neighbor who worked at the airport. Airport is a place where Matrix is very heavily active. They're very active in airports, ports, you know, courtroom, law school, medical school. I'm a lawyer, so that's where I found them in law school. But I also had run-ins with them before that when I worked in various organizations. That's because God, put me in that mission in my life to go work in these organizations and learn from it. And yeah, so law school, medical school, yeah. So all doctors are part of this cult because if you're not part of this cult, you can't be a doctor pretty much anymore in Canada, especially in Canada. Like because if you let's say you get your education from abroad, you get a good medical school abroad, you'll never get a residency in Canada. You only get a residency in Canada if you go to a Canadian medical school and you're part of their cult. I have a friend, and it's not just Canada, it's US, it's Ireland, it's UK, all over Europe. As soon as you get, you start as a student in these law schools, boom, you get, if you're not a believer, you get recruited to the firm. A friend of mine, Dr. Jiva, who passed away unfortunately a few years ago, may God have mercy on his soul, he was a student, is a medical student in Ireland, and he got invited to join this cult. And he went to their first meeting because he was a little excited, he was new to the country and he was interested in meeting women and so on, and he thought, that's what it was going to be, like he was going to get to meet women because I guess that's one of the things they promised. But then after his first meeting with them, he realized that this is not something that he wanted to do. So when he went into their second meeting, he kind of told them that, I don't want to do this. And it's funny, he told me, like, he went into the second meeting and they were actually doing a ritual on an American black guy who was a medical student there. He was a medical student from America, this black dude, who went there and, they did the ritual on him. Like, it's like I guess the ritual, they take off your clothes and you're in your underwear and put like a sword over your heart, like you cut your hand with blood. Like, it's pretty satanic ritual. It's like a blood oath that you do, right? That you promise not to expose their secrets. And the reason why Dr. Jiva told me this is because I told him my story, and he was about to die, so he didn't care of any consequences, right? Like he had cancer, so he was about to die in like a month. So that's because he told me, because he was like, okay, like I don't really care anymore, right? So I'll tell you. So he went into the second meeting and he told them, like, you know what, I don't want to join this anymore. So they started threatening him. They're like, oh, you're a traitor, blah blah blah. We're gonna do this, that to you, and he pretty much he told them that he wanted to speak with their seniors before he joined. So he had a meeting with their seniors and he told them, like, look, I'm from South Africa, I'm new here, I don't want to be part of this group, but I'm not sure what this is. Like, he convinced them that he didn't want to be a part of it. And he was a doctor, and that's what they do in all medical colleges and all medical schools and all law schools. Like, as soon as you go in as a first year student, they promise you, a lot of things, and as in return they make you join their cult. They promise you, high positions as judges or crown prosecutors, or they offer you money. Maybe, I don't know about that one, but maybe. But they definitely offer you, power and high positions in society. And one of the things that they offer you now is access to a database which Edward Snowden discussed, where they use to basically spy on everybody. So when you come in as a first year law student, they make you they give you access where you can read people's emails, you can check their internet history, you can check their Facebook messages, you can check their Gmail, everything. You can access every single thing that a person does on his computer. Like, all law students